just first of all, can you just talk about the team's performance overall?
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't what we have a high standard in our program, and there were some definitely disappointing things that happened tonight. The one that stares out at you is 19 turnovers and 12 in the first half. We got really sloppy with the basketball, and we can't do that. We got to have some discipline to ourselves, and this team's got to get better at taking the basketball. Even in Florida, we turned it over. We got to do a much better job of valuing possessions and taking care of the basketball. And then obviously it's tough with the matchup. Sometimes they're a lot smaller than us, and so we had some bigs out there playing on the perimeter, and they're not used to playing out there. And but it's good practice for them. But we got exposed a little bit on that, and so. But overall, you got to win. There were some good things that happened too. We got to play a bunch of people. A lot of guys got minutes, and so obviously when you win a basketball, games are hard to win. And when you win one, you appreciate it and you celebrate it. And then we'll turn the page tomorrow to Tarleton.
Logan really stepped out this game, double-double. Just talk a little bit about his performance.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at the stat line yet, but I mean, he obviously shot the ball well. Just thinking, he hit shots, and that's a credit to our teammates of doing a good job of finding him when he's open. Logan's going to be a really good player for us in our program. He's young, he's a freshman, he's learning, he's still getting healthy. He's coming off a torn ACL that he's still working through. But each and every day he gets better. But he's just, like all freshmen, he's got to get better defensively. The better he gets defensively, the more minutes we can play him. Offensively, he's getting it pretty quick. But defensively, it's hard. We ask guys to do a lot of tough things on the defensive end of the ball, and he's not there yet. But he's getting better, and each time he gets on the floor, he's continuing to get better, and he's starting to buy into that end of the floor. And once he's becomes one of our better defenders, man, he's going to be a really good player for us.
Talk about just coming into Teague for the first time. Obviously, went 3-0 on the road, but to come back here and get a chance to play in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, I thought it was neat, man. I know our guys were excited to come back, and play, and they've done a great job, man. I mean, Alan and his administration, I know Drew Long's played a big part of that. Steve's played a part behind the scenes of making that a basketball feel, and it's good. They've done a tremendous job with it. I'm really, really impressed with it, and I know our guys will be excited. It's going to be a fun atmosphere, and in COVID, when you have limited attendance, in a space like that, there's energy in there, and so as we continue to play big games, I think the energy is going to be really, really good in there, and we got to get used to it too. There's one thing to practice in there, but it's another thing to play in there, and just get used to your surroundings to make it a home court. But really appreciative of all the people behind the scenes that have put that together. They've done a tremendous job of that.
And then last question, we have Tarleton coming up on Saturday. Obviously, it's an old rivalry,
yeah.
But just kind of them looking forward to them, especially as a new D1 opponent.
Yeah, I mean, I told our guys, you guys don't understand the rivalry, and I doubt their locker room understands the rivalry because we haven't played in probably 10 years or close to it. But they were one of the best Division II programs in the country for a long, long time. Coach Reisman and Chris did just a tremendous job of building that program, and they kicked our butt for a long time here. Then obviously we made the move to Division I, and now we're getting an opportunity to play them again. I got the utmost respect for Coach Gillespie. I think he's one of the best college coaches in the country. He's been a really good friend to me the last 4 or 5 years as we've built this program. While he was at Ranger, he would come visit us. He'd watch practices, he'd watch games, and he would give us honest evaluations of our team and made me a better coach and made us a better team. So I have the utmost respect for him. And the assistant coach, Steve Shields, was my former boss at Little Rock. He's the one that gave me the Division I opportunity to be an assistant coach and prepared me for this opportunity. He's a big-time mentor, friend, and I'm very appreciative of both. We have a ton of respect for Tarleton State's basketball program, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a war. It's going to be an all-out, knockdown, drag-out fight on Saturday night. It's going to be a heck of a college basketball game. They're going to come out. They're going to play hard. They got really, really good players, and we know they're going to be really well coached. So we got our hands full. We got 3 days to get ready for it. We got a quick turnaround right here, and we're going to have to play a heck of a lot better than we did tonight to be able to stay in the game.
Reggie, just kind of first thing overall, you're 4-0 now, and this is a home opener. You just talk a little bit about getting the opportunity to play at home and kind of what it was like to officially play in Teague.
It was different for sure. It was definitely different. I think we kind of got a good feel for it just a little bit because we've been practicing there for a little bit, but just having the fans there, I feel like we was excited to play in front of our fans for the first time.
You were just locked down defensively tonight, had 5 steals. Just kind of, what was your mindset just for the game and kind of the team's overall mindset just going into this defensively?
Defense is who we are, so each and every game that's what we want to do. We want to put pressure on the ball, force turnovers, get out and score in transition. Like we feel like our defense fuels our offense. So each and every game, that's our identity is our defense.
And then with Tarleton coming up on Saturday, you get this out of the way, you're 4-0, a team that is just now D1. So talk a little bit about you guys and kind of your mindset going into Tarleton.
It's going to be a big challenge for us. Tarleton's going to come in here and put as much pressure on us as we're going to put on them. So it's going to challenge us well in front of our home crowd, and we got to respond.